Hi, I'm Mark Boyajian, and in this video, we're going to answer a frequently asked question from Chris in Nashville, Tennessee. Chris writes, "Dear Neutrik team, I wonder what the RF attenuator, negative 30 dB button, in the receiver edit window of my XIRIUM Pro app stands for." Hey Chris, thanks for asking. This may seem like a strange feature at first, but I can tell you it's one of many important tools in the XIRIUM Pro system. To better illustrate this, let's take a look at the app. So as I can see here on my receiver, I've got a signal quality that's rather poor in the red, and in addition to that, my RSSI level, or received signal strength indicator, is too hot or into overload. Now, using the 30 dB attenuator and engaging that feature, I can not only reduce the RSSI level into that comfortable sweet spot between negative 60 and negative 50 dB, but I can also help to lower the packet loss because of all of the offending signals that are coming into the system. In other words, not just the signal I need to get from my transmitter, but all the other rogue RF that's in the air. All of that is reduced, reducing the input sensitivity at that receiver. And now my signal level is between negative 60 and negative 50 within the sweet spot, and my packet loss has returned to a very comfortable in the green. So, dependent upon the zone you're in, you have additional options. You can also turn up the conducted power on the transmitter so that you can increase the signal-to-noise ratio. So not only do you reduce all of that rogue signal that you're looking at, but you can make sure that the XIRIUM Pro signal is strong enough to get through time and time again. A great way to illustrate this is by using the example of a series of flashlights. So imagine, if you will, that I'm holding on to a number of flashlights. One's red, one's green, one's blue, one's orange, so on and so forth. Imagine, though, that the red flashlight represents the transmitter. Well, I'm staring at all of these flashlights, and they're so bright that it's hard for me to look at them for any length of time. So I engage the 30 dB attenuator in the app. And now that's like putting on a pair of sunglasses. So now I can comfortably look at all of that light. The challenge is I've reduced all of the visible light, including that red light I need to see from my transmitter. So, in concert with a directional antenna on the receiver, which will help me focus my signal that I'm looking at my transmitter and block out all of the other offending signals from behind or from the sides or from the top to the bottom, engaging that 30 dB attenuator, and again, dependent upon the zone you're in, turning up the transmitter's conductive power just enough to allow that red light to punch through and the XIRIUM Pro signal to get where it needs to, and that receiver to get the clean signal it needs. So, a further example would be a parade route. We'll have a transmitter and a number of receivers down the line. Well, in order to hit my farthest receiver, I have to turn up the conductive power at my transmitter enough to get within that sweet spot, again, between negative 60 and negative 50 dB. But by doing so, I've also increased or overloaded the signal from my closest receiver. So engaging that 30 dB attenuator will allow me to reduce the RSSI level by 30 dB, getting my signal hopefully between negative 60 and negative 50, while at the same time being able to have a strong enough signal to reach my farthest receiver. So those are just two great examples of where that 30 dB attenuator can take you from a signal that's unusable to one that will be perfect and shine right through. Chris, thanks for the question. And for all of you out there watching the video, if you have questions regarding XIRIUM Pro products, please send us an email to xirium@neutrik.com. We would love to get your questions and help you to use XIRIUM Pro. Thanks very much for watching.